Greetings, I am CrossKnights, and this is Let's Play Azure Dreams, and I've come to a decision. I am sick of waiting. It is time. It's time for me to start forging my sword. So the way that this has to go is, I'm going to enter the dungeon with no monster, my sword, a wind crystal, and sand. Actually, I just took one more sand than I can take, didn't I? Yeah, the only way I could take 4 is if I didn't take a wind crystal, which, you know, that'd be ridiculous. So I don't think we're gonna do that. So that means I can only upgrade it 3 at a time. So I'm gonna need to go into the dungeon more than once. It's just, I was waiting for myself to die before I started, because I figured, let's just be risky. I'll die once. It'll then, you know, you'll see how it looks when I die. He just faints on the ground. It actually, remember when I did that theater act and that guy punched me? It looks like that. So you're not missing any animation there. But, when I have this sword, it's gonna encourage me to be more careful because losing it would be the worst thing ever. But, you know, whatever. It's fine. But yeah, I'll forge a sword. I'll be able to get up to, like, 9 or 10. Like, it'll be a really, really powerful sword. That will help me get up the tower. Because I want to make more progress. I will say, this game is just difficult to record, kind of. Yeah, I really like playing it. It is a little bit hard to record, though, because I know it... I still feel like it feels, you know, repetitive, but it doesn't feel repetitive when I'm playing it. Like... Maybe because you don't feel the anxiety that I feel as I'm going through, because I know the crap that can happen, even though I haven't been able to show, like, hardly any of it on screen, and I know the appropriate measures to deal with it. I assure you it's still there, like, the constant risk of death is still there at every moment. Oh, hey there, Gorsh. Nico, it's me. Gosh, the Prince of Monspelia. Why can't you let me in? Go away! Okay. I'll, go in here. With my weird sideward teleport walk. What? Oh no! Why would you let a stupid guy like Mr. Cross in and not me? I don't know, maybe because you tried to, like, beat up a homeless woman. Hey, Cross. I'm glad. Recently, it gives me pleasure just to see your face. Oh. Okay, cool meeting, bro. So she crushing on me. I have a number of things in town that I want to take care of before I go to the dungeon, though. I mean, that was one of them. See how Nico's doing. Also, I forgot to eat last time. So I am starving. Alright, skip Groundhog's Day. It's just... I wish they had more scenes there. I think I've said it before. I don't want a Groundhog's Day myself. One order... Yakaitori chicken coming right up? She's confused too. She said it confused. I wasn't confused by the word. She was confused. Here you go. I heard Capo owns a Niwawa bird at his home. The comb of the Niwawa bird apparently grows fairly quickly. Every morning, Capi will cut a bit of the comb off and use it for cooking. He'll soak it with some sauce several times. The meat and the onions are cooked with this sauce until they soak up the taste. The harmony between the juicy meat and the fresh onion is just perfect. Alright, I'm still cutting out the groundhogs. That sounds like a pretty tasty dish right here. I noticed something, by the way. I never went in here. Hiya, Cross. Making good food comes from the heart. Yes, food is only good when soaked in the arterial blood of your enemy. That's probably not what he's saying. Wait a minute. I didn't know she said that. Cross, I know you've always loved high places, but standing on the table is out of the question. Did you notice that his name is actually spelt differently than the way that Cross says it when he's talking about him? It's a weird little detail that they must not have caught. So this guy sells octopus balls. Oh, he just gave me free octopus balls. So there we go, dumplings. Now you can give these as gifts to people. Generally, I think just to girls. I tried to give one to my sister, and she didn't want them. But I don't know. I thought she'd like some dumplings. She probably likes, you know, candy. Hey, Cross. I'm glad. Oh, you're saying the same thing because it's Groundhog's Day. Here, have these dumplings. This is for you. A present for me? Thanks. Yeah, they're just octopus balls, you know. I think they're pretty good. I've never had them. Tell me if they're good. Hey there, puppy lips. All my brother talks about at home is Cross. I know so much about you. I heard that your brain weighs about as much as a frog's. That's not true at all. I'm a genius. Cross is such a mystery. Yeah, a mystery with a huge brain. It's actually a problem. My head is really big. People have started to talk. So she made a comment about my father just being dead. Like, it wasn't as like a joke. Like, she said I was pathetic and short, and then my father, like, it was bad. But I feel like we need to talk about it, because I was angry, but, like, I don't know. I think we just need to talk about it. Oh, it's you, Cross. What is it today? I probably should buy something since I'm here. What do you want? I don't think I have either of these carpets. I'll buy these carpets. Thank you very much. Is there anything else? No. Well, I mean, kinda. Thank you. What? What do you want? I want to talk with you. Well, I've got nothing to talk to you about. Alright, I mean, you're gonna act like I'm the bad guy. I tried. I freaking tried. Well, at least she still sold stuff to me and didn't hike up the price. At the very least. But come on now. I haven't... Nothing different happens if you visit this guy. I know you can buy medical herbs from him, but... Let me see. Seeing the clinic doesn't have sufficient equipment, you've come to make a donation. He said, let me guess. I didn't read that. Towards the hospital. Alright, let's make a donation. That's fine. So that means... What? You're making a donation? But Daddy Toka, the carpenter, says it'll cost $4,000 to build. Money's not a factor. Wow! Is this money legit? I'm a tamer, remember? I know. You earned it at the tower, right? You were a rowdy kid that loved to tease people. But I knew that someday you would become a great man. Then he spends it all on drugs. Alright, well, looks like the hospital's about to get an upgrade. How much money do I have left? Cool. So we got 9,000. Whee! Let me check that old man with the, you know, let me just make sure that he's not crushed under a bunch of books, is basically what I'm trying to say here. Hey there, buddy. If only the city had a library. Oh, there's no sense in asking you, is there? Yeah, I'll buy it. I've been doing all types of construction projects lately. What did you say? Well, you can never judge anyone by their looks. Dr. Hal, I almost want to withhold this money from you because you could have said, you can never judge a book by its cover. And, I'm so disappointed. If it's true, then I express my sincere gratitude. Just concern yourself with getting the library built and leave the management of the books and the details to me. But seriously, how... Ugh. People in this town have no snappy patter. Except for maybe Fur. Who, you know. Sometimes jokes don't land and you make fun of someone's dead father. I mean... Just saying. Yeah, someone stepped over the line and then blamed me for getting pissed. I don't know. That's all I'm saying. Stupid Fur. I'll have to try to talk to her again later. Alright. I want you to build a library, assuming it's not really expensive. Oh, perfect. Wow, I had enough to buy make 2 major buildings in one day. Yep, build the library right under that old dude's house. Alright. I think that's all I want to do before I go, because I'm not going to be in the tower for long, so there's going to be more story in the town. Also, I don't want to do the theater again right now. Maybe I'll do that next time, but do I have what I need? Yep. Just the gold sword, and then the 3 red sands. So, and no shield, because that would just take me another red sand, or they take another spot. Basically, I I'm gonna train the sword up, go a little bit in the dungeon just to see if I can find enough to, you know, sell some things to make my money, and then leave, because there's no point. I can't train up a monster since I didn't bring a monster. If I wanted to be, like, really psychotic, I could have just not brought a wind crystal, but I don't have that much faith in the random number generator. I mean, if I find another wind crystal before I get out, we'll know that I should have had faith in it, but... Huh! Now, it's been a very long time since I've talked about gold swords, so... Again, the reason I do this, because even though the gold sword only has one attack starting out, it cannot rust, but it can be trained up. Meaning that you will only get benefits from finding red sand, but you will never get the drawbacks. So it already does the same amount as a steel sword, I believe. So let's see, let's try it on you. Weakling face, as they called you in school. Boom, 8 damage, level 1 with a gold sword. But yeah, now I just basically putz around and you know, try to get enough items to make this more worth it. Is that a bell? That's a bell. Cool. Oh my god. He could have killed me and it would have been really sad. Like, there goes my gold sword. Alright, you know what? I know wind crystals are common, like pretty common, but the amount of runs that I lost because I couldn't find a wind crystal was most of them. That's usually how you die, and I cannot believe that I found one like every single time. So I could have brought another sand, but that would have been crazy to depend on as far as I'm concerned. I guess I'll show you level 2, because, you know, I'm probably gonna run into someone there. But other than that, this isn't a real dungeon run, so, you know. And these trolls could actually take me out here because of my lack of shield, but... Here. Alright, see you at level 2. The only thing is that if Ghost challenges me to duel, I probably shouldn't do it, but I'm level 4, I probably could take him, actually. Oh my god, is it gonna happen? No, it's just Cross. You feel lonely and want my help, don't you? Do you wish to stay close to me? I'd feel lonelier. How rude! Your speech and behavior are not very courteous. I cannot allow it anymore. We shall battle right here and right now. I accept your challenge. Alright, let's test out the new sword. Haha! Wait, I'll give you this herb. I guess I let my guard down a little. So that's 2 wins and 0 losses for you. I'll be back. So this is only the second time I've met him here in this scenario. Alright, free herb. Awesome, yeah. My sword is good against, you know, spoiled rich jerks at the very least, that can't even make it past floor 2 of the tower. Alright. I'll probably just see you back at home unless I find something miraculous. Alright, I only got up to, like, level 5. A balloon cornered me, and I didn't feel it was worth the risk. Oh well, I found a few things. And you know, mission accomplished. Plus, I was wind crystal neutral, so that's nice. Wow. That sells for quite a bit. That's gonna be my biggest hole. I found a wooden shield, equipped it. It was cursed. -1, which meant it was only +1 defense. Which is too bad I didn't have that. If I had the scorch shield, that balloon probably wouldn't have done so much damage to me, but hey. Alright, whatever. The crazy thing is, I've had runs that have given me, like, less or about as much as that, and I only got to level 5, so... You know. Yep. Now, of course, I do need to repeat this process, at least one more time, if not more. So, let me just look at the vault real quick. So, same deal, we're gonna take out... 1, 2, 3... Alright, so there's only one left, so I only need to do this one more time, then. Or, you know, this is the one time. I don't mean I'm gonna go there again, just for that one. I'll take it. I'll take 2 monsters, my sword, a shield, and that red, the red powder. But already, my sword is doing quite a lot. Excellent. And I doubt I can buy anything cool right now, but hey. But there should be some new buildings that I can check out. Because that's why I can't buy anything cool. I spent all of my money on the town. Oh, hello, Cross. Welcome. I'm glad to see ya, or, I am delighted to see you. You'd rather me speak in a delicate, womanly manner, wouldn't you? Yeah, that doesn't sound right. Yeah, I guess. I'm not speaking naturally, am I? You know, I was brought up by my father alone. So before you know it, I was speaking exactly like him. Besides, as a kid, the other kids in the neighborhood were all rowdy rascals like yourself, Cross. I guess you can't change old habits overnight. You be you, Nico. Also, I feel like that didn't really translate well. Like, Japan has a lot of, levels of politeness in their speech, which I think is probably... That conversation probably made a little bit more sense and had a little bit more nuance, you know, then. Alright, I just saw something creepy, but I want to go to the hospital first. Look at this, Cross. It's a great hospital, don't you think? If you're a skilled doctor. Did you come today to buy my medicine? Let me see. That'll be— oh, is that all? Never mind. I don't actually need it. I'm not a great doctor, but a kind doctor who cares for the well-being of the people in the city. Okay, so I guess this isn't a great hospital then. But alright, I definitely saw some weird girl in the window, so let me go look at that. What? Oh my god. I was so surprised. I threw my precious Chappie. Mine now. Goodbye. Alright, probably just give it back to her. Oh, Chappie. You picked him up for me, didn't you? Someone was peeking through the window. I was so surprised that my Chappie. Oh, my stuffed toy. I threw him up. I've been too scared to look outside since then, but I'm so glad he's back. Hey, I'll get my mom to open the door for you. Would you come in? I would like to have tea in return for getting my Chappie back. I guess I could come in. Alright, house I've never been to before. Welcome. I don't know how to thank you. I heard you found the doll. Well, she kind of threw it at me, so. It's been years since she's been able to speak to anyone the same age as herself. She's been weak ever since birth. If time permits, please make yourself at home. Where's my tea? Oh, well. Wow, what's your name? I'm Cross. Cross. It's Cross, right? This is Cross. Choopy? It's Choopy, not Chappy. Choopy, like a Pikachu. This doll is Choopy. And I'm Cheryl. That's a cute name. I like to be associated with the word cute. I like it more than beautiful because cute has more warmth to it. Oh, and I haven't thanked you yet. Thank you very much. I mean it, really. Whew. I was so happy, I think I exhausted myself. I think I'm tired. Yeah, she has some constitution problems. Like, 8 or even 7. But, yeah, she's the Moe character, I suppose. Are you leaving? I'm sorry. I was just about to bring some tea. I'm sure you've noticed, but that girl is pretty ill. According to the doctor, unless we can get our hand on a thing called the healing herb from the tower dungeon, her disease cannot be cured. Mr. Cross, would you be willing to talk to her from time to time? Yeah, sure. Thank you so much. So yeah, I'll just check in on her. Of course, she needs something from the tower to be okay, so I will do that. Man, it's weird not having Kazoo follow me around, I gotta say. Hey, Selfie. I know so much about you. I heard you're really 30 years old. Oh god, if only. I'd be so young at 30. Cross is such a mystery. Though canonically, the character of Cross is 15, this Cross. Me, however, another story. Library's built. Howdy, Cross. I heard that you made this building, but what is it? Library. A library? So they have books and things here? Yeah, you can borrow books here. Really? But your father never talked about it. You should have built something more cultural. Wow, Nico. The collective knowledge of the world is not cultural enough for you, is it? Who are you? I'm sorry. I just feel uncomfortable whenever a man approaches me like that. Okay. Never mind. He's finally done it. Pretty cool guy. You can't really judge someone from their appearance. Welcome here. Yeah, you should really be more impressed by the guy who built this in one day. Good, now there's a library. Looks great. Perhaps I could start gathering knowledge here myself. What are you talking about? Brains don't fit your image. Don't dream nonsense and get to work. You built this library yourself, didn't you, Cross? Thanks. Dale keeps spending his money on gambling so we can never afford books. But I've always loved culture, especially in romantic novels. Thanks to this library, now I can get to reading my favorite books. Once again, thanks a whole bunch. I feel like you and him have a bad relationship. It's not really my place to say. I love to read books. Books are magical. Just think. This is filled with knowledge and a world of history. A library is filled with those. I get excited just by looking at them. The most imaginative stories, amazing feats, and important events are all contained in the pages of these books resting quietly on these shelves. You're right, kid. So I'm very grateful that you built this library for us. Thank you. Well, it was really just to save the life of one old man who surely would have died if I had not done this. Because holy crap. I guess I'll eat another meal too, because, you know, forging a sword is hard work. Hello. I'd like something to eat. So we're on the Shining Pawn. One ordered fried Shining Pawn coming right up. You know, deep fried pawns is my specialty. Huh, so she's a cook also, I guess. Maybe she just makes stuff at home. The pawns used are the best, and there's a great energy used in preparing these dishes. The pawns that can be seen peeking through the batter seem to shine ever so brightly. They say the brighter the pawns are, the brighter the taste. Well, this one is very bright and looks very delicious. What you're having suits you better. You're a dumb and I hate you. What? Alright, paying my bill. Come up with some new things to say, because you bore me, kid, and I'm out of here. Alright. I want to try to talk to Fur one last time. I think I just need to tell her off, though. Like, come on. She's like... she's being unreasonable, right? I'm not... It's not just me. Also, I didn't even, like, acknowledge the rugs that I bought in my home. I should look at those. Oh, it's you, Cross. Yeah. What? What do you want? I want to talk with you? Alright. You know what? I don't really like you. I told you. I don't like you either, Cross. I don't remember you telling me that. I can't stand a man with too much pride who keeps bragging about himself, but I also can't stand a man who's got no pride. I'm talking about our fight the other day. After being told off like that, how could you remain as if nothing had been said? Well, I'm used to it by now. But just the same... You made me really sad, Fur. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Well, I said my piece. I feel like that didn't really match up with my actions, though, because one of the things you can do in that fight is ignore it, and she still gets just as upset with you, and then what she just said makes complete sense. but I yelled at her and did not accept it. So what she said did not match up with my actions. So I gotta say, that one's a little bit weak. And I so don't want to deal with that theater. I'm just gonna go to the tower, forge my sword again. We've had a lot of story points here, though, so there's something. Like, I do think it's interesting the way that they do things here. Like, the story can only advance when you go to the tower. So you have to keep on going to the tower if you want to advance the story. So, like, I talked to Fur once. If you go back in the room and talk to her again, she's not going to say anything to you. But if you go to the tower and then talk to her again, then she says what she says, so. But you have to actually say, I don't like you, for her to say anything. You can't just keep on saying, I want to talk, as far as I know. There we go. This is a 8 attack sword now. You can see that on my little thing with that little sword, and it says 8. Let's try this out on some unsuspecting jerk. You're a little bit... Alright, I'm pretty sure he can't kill me yet. If he does, I'd be really sad, because I haven't saved. Boom. You kill a troll on the first level, you level up instantly. I think you need exactly 16 experience. No. Pfft. You must need less than 16 experience. You probably only need 10 experience to level if I have that much. But, yeah, 10 damage at level 1. Pretty damn good. And now, of course, we're up to 11 because I leveled. Alright, 2 trolls and I'm level 3. And I'll be able to level up once more, when I get my final sand forged onto the sword, so. You see what's happening. Alright, same deal as before. Excellent. I mean, that was kind of false because I was above him. But, 14 damage? Like, are you kidding me? Ridiculous. Oh, God. Okay, I killed him in 1 hit. I was gonna say I might have to leave now because I'm surrounded, which is really bad. Alright, well, same as before. I'm just gonna try to get a few things before I leave. I don't know why I'm ignoring that. I'm like, I already have a really good sword. I don't need that, but that's not the point. I'm trying to sell things here. Look at that flimsy-looking fire sword. Don't need the likes of that anymore. Alright, well, I made it to level 6 by myself without a monster because this sword is great. It's looking a little bit iffy right now because I'm getting surrounded, but I was able to take out some slushy monsters by myself. And, you know, these guys are even on lower levels, so I've been able to take them out pretty easily, but really it's just 2 hits. I think the slushies might have taken me 3, but yeah, no, it's pretty great. Plus, you can just heal all you want. The reason you don't want to do that normally is that, you know, you have monsters, they'll get hungry if you heal forever. But I haven't really found anything too amazing, except for another gold sword, and that's just amazing because I can sell it for a lot. I also have another wind crystal. Oh, that's right, I brought a wind crystal in, I forgot. I didn't find another one. You saw the one I found. But, I mean, I don't even know if I want to go that much higher, because the really dangerous monsters are ones that can, like, stun you and stuff, or that have incredibly powerful magic attacks. And, you know, they could take me out before I could do anything, which... wouldn't be great. It really wouldn't be great, so I'm probably just gonna, like, scout this floor a little bit, and then we're gonna call it quits. Got an herb here. But yeah, it's cool that I can make it this high. It's because of the sword. The sword is crazy. And boom. Yeah, 3 hits for these guys. And he's not splitting. Yeah, and I'm level 7. So, and plus, the fact that I can give my monsters, like, a rest where they won't have to use any... Oh my god, really? Please be red. White. Well, for a second, something magical almost happened. Or I got to train my sword even more than I thought I'd be able to. Wow, he was standing on a trap. What type of trap is that? A sleep trap! I'm really glad I didn't land on that. That could have killed me. As I was talking about how awesome everything was. Really? Oh, a water crystal? Oh my god. That's amazing. I've never found one of those this run before. I didn't know those existed. I'm sure I did originally, but I forgot. That's why, there's wind, fire... Actually, no, those are the only elements, so yeah, that's one of each crystal. There's one of those balloons that made me leave the last time. Ha! He's leaving. Alright. Can I kill him? There's no reason to. Let me just use the water crystal. You know what? I should really sell the water crystal. Let's get out of here. There's no reason to stay. Hey, Maja. I'm headed up to level 7 without any monsters. Aren't I great? I think so. Sell. That'd be great. So sell... Oh my god, I hate it when I do that. Hit the wrong damn button. Ugh, stop. Can't we get Nico back here? At least she only kicked me once. Alright, well now I need to go sell items. But then, you know, I'm probably gonna call it good. It's a different kind of episode. Alright, sell items. Okay, sold. You. Yeah, I don't need that fire sword, right? Yeah. Nice flame ball. Sadly, the gold sword wasn't cursed, because when the gold swords are cursed, oh my. And this was only 400. Maybe I should have used it just to show it, but... Okay. Let's see what... Okay, that was a good haul. That was a really good haul. Nope, I'm good. I am very good. So now when I go to a dungeon, I will probably be bringing a wind crystal, because it would be really crappy to die. I mean, I could just keep on playing the odds, but my anxiety might go through the roof. I do want to say right now, if I die with that golden sword, it is very highly that I will end up resetting the dungeon so that I won't lose the items. But doing that means that you also lose all monster experience, so... It's a strategy that makes sense, but there's obviously still a cost. Also... Oh. I bought 2 of the same rug. So I guess it's the most expensive... Of course, I already bought the cheapest rug. That makes sense. Oh well, I'll buy another rug. And it'll be the 3rd type of rug. That means, you know, if Fur ever stops crying... You know what, let me go see her real quick. It's like, I didn't want to make her cry, I just wanted to know that she, like, hurt my feelings. Miss Fur, when you look at me, the irises of your eyes send rays straight through my heart. Is that so? 3 cream. That'll be 2,000. Only 2,000. I would pay billions of G to see your smile. Note, that's double what she charged him before. Oh, no, have I done something to make you upset? No, you've done nothing at all. It's just that my view of what a man should be has been polished. And who is this man that you're speaking about? The person I'm looking at right now. Cross? That's got to be a lie. What is this world coming to? Bye, Felicia. Welcome, Cross. Take it easy, Fur. After meeting someone with a deep heart like yours, it seems stupid to serve people like that. Who do you think that person is? It's the person that you know most about, Cross. Then again, it might be the person you know the least about. The city of Monspelia is looking better and better. And I'm becoming a better and better woman. Yeah, sure. Hey, that's rude. I mean, I feel like... Alright, she gets it. She gets it. Though I really was here to buy a rug also. Hiya, Cross. Welcome. So, what do you want today? You notice when they like you, their default thing changes? This is a really expensive carpet that I shouldn't be buying because there's probably buildings, but I want it. I want the 3rd carpet, please. Did I even mention that I took a bath before? Or did I just walk into the bath without comment? Whatever. This episode is... no, I've already talked... Yes, I get it. I'm great. 15 level. Yeah, it's done. We're done. It's a game over. I've got a super powerful sword. I've got a very fancy rug in front of my weird shelves. And, that's that. Also, I know that the monster book has been updated. I forgot to look at that, but I have a weird feeling this episode has been going on forever. So, I will see you next time. And next time, it's gonna get real. Because for the first time, I will be walking in with a shining golden sword. So look forward to that. And I hope you'll come back to see my continued journey to become the most powerful monster tamer in Monsbelia. Also, apparently, like some type of business mogul who's built half the town. Yeah. Okay, later.